All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we have a Luka video. Now, before I get into it, if you enjoy it, hit the like button, hit that sub button. It, first off, really helps out the algorithm, but also Mavs fans have been showing bad love on the channel. I'm uploading like 2-3 Mavs videos a day right now. So if you enjoy Mavs content, you want more, leave a comment on what you want to see. Check out the channel. I know you guys would like it. Now, Skip Bayless's tweet last night really pissed me off because he basically compared Luka to, like, once he found, basically Skip's tweet was like, once Luka realized they weren't going to win, he started grimacing. And it's like, man, this dude just played 40-plus minutes, almost did a 40-point triple-double. He did everything he possibly could have done, except maybe make a handful of free throws, but still did everything he possibly could have done. And then when he realized he couldn't win it, the game, just statistically, yes, like it's a sigh, like it's almost like a sigh of relief that the game's over and you can, like, you know, you're in all this pain. But like, really, Skip? Really? He played through this injury in the second half of the loss, but he was seen grimacing just throughout various points in the second half. Now, here's the report that basically just came out like a few minutes ago. Dallas Mavericks superstar point guard Luka may not be able to play in Sunday's Game 4. Now, I think he is going to certainly play, but it's because of a strain in the cervix that he suffered in Game 3. So, questionable right now. Now, Doncic has been incredible this entire playoff series. He's averaging more than 38 points per game, more than 9 rebounds, and more than 9 assists. Without Luka, this series would have ended tomorrow in a sweep. It's really hard to imagine Luka not playing just based off the importance of it, based off Luka's past. There's no way any superstar, any player in the league who truly wants to win would sit out this game unless he was just physically unable to go and it just physically didn't make sense for him to push himself. So that's why it's a little nerve-wracking if he does end up sitting for Game 4, unless it's for extended rest. It's an issue here because this game is extremely important on Sunday. If the Mavericks can win this game at home, they will be headed to LA up 3-1, and I think their chances are looking pretty good. However, if they suffer a defeat, you're headed back to LA. I know the Mavericks are one of, if not the best team on the road, but I think just ideally you'd rather not have to go to LA or to an opposing arena after have lost the last 2 games at home. They wouldn't have the momentum. All the momentum would be on the Clippers. Now, he played through it on Friday, but it is important to note, you know, obviously he had probably insane adrenaline, and adrenaline really could push you to finish the game. It's much different than starting an entire new game with that same injury. So the possibility exists that they, you know, play Game 4 without their best player. But, I mean, realistically, if we're talking odds here, if I was a betting man, I would say there's a 90% chance that Luka Doncic plays in Game 4 because of all the reasons I just mentioned. He was still able to put up an absurd stat line Game 3, even playing injured. He shot the ball just fine. Issue is, maybe, I know he did make a comment on how he said, you know, it hurt in the neck and then it came down to his arms at the end of the game. And that is a big issue, but hopefully he does what he said he was going to do. Just get some massages, get some therapy, put some ice, do what you got to do, and be ready for the next game. But there is obviously just a little concern because if Luka doesn't play, you know, you can deal with Luka not playing one game. You can deal with losing the momentum because, like I had mentioned, the Mavericks are one of, if not the best team on the road in the NBA. They have talent. The thing is whether or not they get blown out or they win or they lose, whatever happens in Game 4, if it's played without Luka, what I'm worried about, it's not really just the Game 4 loss. Maybe if he were to play Game 4, get hurt again, and miss Game 5, you know, then we have a real issue. But that kind of goes into my bigger issue is if Luka is just unable to go for the rest of the series, that is obviously the end. That's the end right there. So you don't want Luka to come out Game 4 while he's hurt possibly gets injured and then just is unable to physically perform or play. That's really the only issue here. But honestly, guys, I think Luka will be just fine. I'm not a doctor or anything, but I think Luka, whether or not he's hurt, as long as he is not injured and is just physically can't play, Luka will most likely play this game, and he will most likely do just what he's been doing. I mean, he still had a solid second half dealing with this new injury. So we'll see what happens, guys, but hit that like button, hit that sub button. Like I said, if you enjoyed this video, let me know if you think Luka's playing game 4. Let me know if you think this is just a little bit of a worry sign or if it's just precaution. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts, and until then, I'll see you tomorrow.